All right, we there.
Are we there?
We're there. We're here.
What's up, everybody? This is Juice and Brian. It's the Morning Juice Show, Morning Juice Podcast. We're coming live tonight
Season finale.
for our season finale. As you see, there was supposed to be a third one here.
Yeah.
And we advertised Rossi coming out and singing, y'all,
Yeah,
but he decided he needed to get COVID, and so he had to call out on us. We know that he was scared to sing in front of the 7 people that's going to be
Yeah.
watching us tonight. You know, oh, chicken shit, Rossi.
Yeah, so you're going to have me as your form of entertainment tonight.
So we're doing this a little different. We stay serious most of the time. Tonight's about having fun, and we're going
Celebrating.
to celebrate our season 1.
Hell yeah.
It's been a great first season. Wouldn't you say?
Oh my gosh, amazing first season.
Like we had how many episodes did we have?
27.
Hold on.
27.
Let me see if you're right.
Oh jeez.
Let me see if you're right. We gotta see if you're correct.
I only sat down and edited all 27 of them.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if you're correct. You are correct.
I am correct.
Now, here is the question for you. This is the first question of the night for you.
Oh jeez.
I
I wasn't aware. I did not agree to come on, especially if there was going to be questionnaires. Okay.
Can you name the episodes?
All 27?
All 27. Can you name not name the episodes? Can you name
But the people?
episode or the people that was
The
in
people.
all 27?
Okay. And all 27. All right. So let's start. The first 2 right off the bat is yours.
Right.
So Juice's Journey, Lee's Lesson
There you go.
with Lee Vickers. Oh gosh, was Chef third? No, Chef was like 5th.
Chef was like
Number 5.
5.
Who was 3?
Cowboy was 3.
Cowboy was 3. Okay. Cowboy was 3. We had
Wink was 4.
Wink was 4. Chef was 5.
Chef was 5.
Was Amy 6?
No.
man.
Scott was 6.
Scott was 6. 7.5. Is that Tyler? Is that the over under? Is that the over under of how many I'll get? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Amy was like.
Let us see. Who's this one? I gotta see who this one is. I can't keep coming back. It works if you work it. Who was that?
Oh, was that
Gary?
No, that was Brittany. No, Sydney.
No, that was Gary.
Gary.
Gary was 7.
Gary. Yeah. Gosh, I'm doing terrible.
Sydney was 8.
Hello, Jesse. Oh, Jess was an episode.
Yeah.
Jess, she was like 20.
Amy was 9.
Amy was 9. Oh gosh, forgive me. I'm.
Your buddy was 10.
My buddy. Oh.
Tim.
My buddy.
Wasn't that Tim? Yeah, your guy
Tim.
you work with.
Tim. Yeah.
Tim.
The therapist. Yeah.
Okay, who was after Tim?
After Tim.
This is the best one. This is the one where the guy snorted dope.
Oh, this is Rossi.
Rossi was.
That's Rossi. Yeah, that's Rossi.
Next one is Trust the Process with Cody.
Cody, yeah. Cody from a Vision for You. Yep.
I missed one. After Sydney, it was Amy. Early Signs of Self-Harm.
That's
You're
right.
right. You're right.
Sydney and Amy.
And then Tim.
And
And then Rossi.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cody, the manager at Vision for You down in Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
The next one was who?
What's the name of the title? What's the title? Just give me the title and I might be able to get it.
I can't give you the name of the title. I'll tell you who it is.
Oh, really? Okay.
Podcast out of Florida.
Oh, Sober Shenanigans.
There you go.
Hey, shout out Sober Shenanigans in Clearwater. They were awesome.
Who was next?
Okay, we went on a viral kick after that. So I want to say after that, I think we had another virtual, or not a viral one, but a virtual one.
We had Brittany after that.
Brittany.
Outside Looking In.
Okay, yeah. So there was her. She was in office.
Right. And then the next one was Tyler.
Was Tebow. Okay.
Tebow was the next one. He's the one that made me cry.
Everybody. Me included.
And then the next one was
that
TikTok.
David? No. David. No. Oh, Miranda.
Miranda, who I still talk to every day, y'all. She's doing great. After that, it was.
What we got? We got Rossi over Wink. Okay, I gotta get rid of this logo so I can see.
And then we had David Myers.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was Jess.
Yeah, Ross.
And then it was your episode,
My episode, yeah,
the producer and juicer.
that's right. Listen, Tyler, when we say Rossi over Wink is crazy, listen, that was just the form. That was just the way that they were recorded, man. I got no control over that.
Next one was Jules. That was a virtual one.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it was take two.
Oh, Logan.
Logan, shout out to Logan if he's on here.
Shout out Logan.
And then it was my buddy Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
the one that wrote the
author.
book.
Yep.
Who was after that?
Okay. After Kyle.
This is when we started exploding up.
Yeah. After Kyle. I think it was a couple weeks. Was Donnie after Kyle?
No, Brandon.
Brandon. That's right. Brandon was after.
Shout out
Kyle.
to Brandon.
Brandon.
We got some exciting news at 8:00. Y'all stick around. But Brandon and Logan and Wink and
Yeah.
Tyler's all a part of our announcement at 8:00. So y'all
Heck
would
yeah.
need to stick around for
Stick
that.
around. 8 p.m.
After Brandon, it was
That was Donnie.
that was Donnie.
That was Donnie. Okay.
Now, how exciting was it that we got a Tennessee Titan on the show?
Oh
in
my
our
gosh!
first season?
Listen, that when you told me, I immediately started telling everybody. I was like, "Oh my, this is it. Where I'm too big for my family now." Babe, I love you, but you know,
we're famous now.
But we're famous now.
No.
No, but Donnie was awesome, you know, and appreciate him obviously signing footballs for us. And
Yeah, and like with Donnie's episode, if y'all have not watched it, like he goes in detail with the NFL.
Oh, yeah,
like,
man.
He told
Like,
he went in
so
detail
much.
about some stuff that I was not expecting him to go in detail.
Yeah,
with.
I mean, you hear, as spectators of the sport, right? You don't think about, like, you hear about all these athletes who have struggles. Lee, what's up, man? You have all these, hear all the struggles with mental health and drugs inside the NFL when people get out, and then you're just like, do they do anything? And now Donnie comes out and he's like, yeah, they absolutely
have
do. And I'm like,
great
man,
programs.
it's fantastic. You would hope with a multi-billion-dollar organization like that, like they would be able to take care of their people in some way,
Absolutely.
shape, or form.
Who was after Donnie?
Okay, after Donnie,
It was a Logan special.
was that Brittany?
The producer.
That's right. A Heartfelt Christmas.
Yes.
Shout out to her brand. The Lord Be Magnified
There you
Productions. TLBM. Yeah, TLBM Productions. I tagged it in the description of that video as well. So if you want to check them out, please check them out.
And then there's two left.
And there's two left. Okay, so after Brittany, so obviously Dr. E was the most recent one, and then Ched was before her.
Absolutely. That was all of
I did terrible. I believe I did. I 100% did not pass.
As much as you played with these videos this season, I figured that would have been easy for you.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, we've been doing what? This November 7 months, right?
Yeah, 7 months. Remembering 7 months worth of content is tough. Because honestly, in my position, I don't go back and, like, once they're uploaded, I very rarely go back and watch them.
Have you?
Because one, I'm there.
Right.
I'm there recording. I'm there, right, listening in the moment, and then I go through, and then I gotta listen to it all through the editing process,
and then listen to it again to make shorts.
Yeah, and then I gotta listen to all the shorts and make sure all the shorts are good. So I've heard every episode.
Multiple times.
I may not come up on the views column of YouTube and Facebook, but I can guarantee I've watched every single one.
So
7 viewers. I wonder if T-Bell's counting viewers.
Oh, maybe so.
Adam, looking forward to this. Hey, man, appreciate you, Adam. I don't know if you know Adam. Adam's in here.
Okay.
So he's looking forward to it. Appreciate
What's
you,
up,
Adam. He's coming in from YouTube.
Nice. But have you went back and seen our work at the beginning, like our production?
Yeah.
Like tonight, we got these new fancy lights that we've had the last 3 episodes now. And like we have done
little stuff.
Yeah. So like y'all, here's a thing that we want y'all to know. Every episode, we intentionally stuck something a little bit different in every episode to see if anybody could pay attention and see any things that were different.
Yeah, I mean, from the way that it was shot, different angles, different rooms, different microphones,
different houses.
just so many little things, but all of
The
it
sign?
is the sign,
Yeah, we did the sign.
the handmade sign that I jimmied together. So there's so many things that we've done, and it's not because we're intentionally dropping Easter eggs. It's a trial and error
Yeah.
kind of thing. We want to see what works, what doesn't work. We're in 7 months. We're slowly progressing, but we're progressing quick at the same time, by adding all of these things and putting all this content together. So that way we can make the best possible episodes and create the best possible content for everyone out there. So it's little stuff, and we'll continue
Yeah,
to
because it's fun.
we'll
Like
continue it
we like
through
doing it
season
for
2.
fun. Like it's like a Disney movie. Every
Yeah,
Disney movie has one.
every Disney movie's got an
like
Easter egg.
we're gonna do it now because it's
Yeah,
just
why
like our
not?
thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it might just be literally the camera is like 10 degrees different than what it was.
I mean,
like
true.
we know, like I can watch every episode and see the Easter eggs, but like we kind of know. I mean, we
Yeah,
kinda
I
know
mean,
what
you
they are.
notice because you're there for the setup, right? I mean, it could be, and some you may not even notice. I think there was in the early episodes, right? We went from this like shaky, skinny tripod, which I still have, to I took a gimbal, a stabilizer, and put my camera on it, gave it some extra height,
Yeah,
and everything, and like you wouldn't see that unless you were there,
right.
So.
And now we got these blue lights that are like it kind of lights up the whole backyard. Like
Yeah, a little bit. It gives it lights us up. Doesn't really give any light behind us, which is nice. So that way you don't have to see the rest of my parents' yard.
This is what I noticed about myself because with the imposter syndrome that I struggle with, I watch myself to see how different I've changed.
Mm-hmm.
I watched myself with Lee's episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh,
where I barely said a word because everything that would come out, I was stuttering. I was so scared. I was nervous that I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna mess up. So like now we're like it's more of a conversation.
Yeah,
with
that's
people.
all it is.
And I think like when you was talking about our numbers the other day to me, you can tell that where I got more comfortable, our views have gone up.
Yeah.
Like what'd you tell me?
So
you
a lot
posted
of
it the other
that.
day.
Yeah, a lot of that, and we'll get to. We got Tyler. He asked a question. We'll get to the question in a second here. So it was since April 28th, when our first episode came out till and this was before Dr. E's episode,
Yeah,
or
it might have been before
before
Chad's.
Ched's episode. We had put up 44,000 views in that time span,
which is amazing,
which is awesome
because
right?
we never expected that many views.
No, gosh, no. And then within the last 30 days before Ched's episode, about 14,000 of them, that's when they had come. And, a lot of that is a testament, one, to engaging episodes, episodes that people can really relate to, and also to YouTube shorts, people going through, watching shorts and everything. And because the thing with today and today's algorithm is, people are more inclined to watch a 30-second clip, than watch an hour and a half episode. But,
right.
It may get to them like, hey, this 30-second clip spoke to me. Maybe I should go check out the rest of the episode.
Absolutely.
And so that's why, it's very important for anybody that's out there that's looking to start something like this. It's very important to create those shorts, but still post the whole content at the same time, because you're gonna get the viewership, right? It's a slow and steady process, but you'll get there.
But we've done all this with no marketing up to now.
No marketing, just self-marketing.
This is word of mouth. Like we got Donnie Nicky by word of mouth. What was Tyler's question?
So Tyler's question was, what's your favorite Disney movie? And then we got Jess said, it makes you nervous. I was a wreck. Jess, you did fantastic.
Jess, you did fantastic. I remember how nervous she was though, because right before we were already recording before we actually started, and she was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Melissa says, I feel like if/when I come on the show, it would just be an hour of me and Juice laughing and no one would understand why.
I mean, it could be. But see, we had episodes where we were dying laughing. Like,
yeah.
The one I remember is Rossi's.
Rossi's
episode caught me so off guard when he said the SeaWorld thing. And if y'all haven't seen it, you need to go
watch it.
You got to watch it.
It's like 20 minutes in. Just go watch it.
Because like the way he said it, and then my quick wit right afterwards, like it came out of nowhere. And it's like there was just a magical a minute and a half, 2-minute moment where me and him we're cackling because about the time he got it, what I said, he was like, "You're right."
Yeah.
Like so we laugh. T-Bell, he was one of them episodes that made me cry.
Mhm.
Like he cried, like I cried. Lee made me cry. Scott made me cry. Scott made me
Yeah.
cry. And then
No, it makes me cry. Disney movies.
Disney movies. What was your favorite Disney movie? Since Tyler wants to know.
Yeah, since Tyler wants to know. Growing up, my favorite Disney movie was always Toy Story.
I would go
Disney
Toy Story.
Disney Pixar.
Yeah.
So and
But like I'm old school.
Mhm.
I like Pinocchio and Robin Hood.
There's comments there, but
We've been doing this for like the last hour, y'all. We've been goofing off.
Yeah. Oh, the DNA guy. Yes, Melissa, the DNA guy. Talking about Rossi. Yes,
you're absolutely right, Melissa. That is the DNA guy. Rossi will be forever remembered as the DNA guy. Y'all, Rossi's awesome. Like, before I go further, Rossi, the connection me and Rossi's made has helped me get into Recovery Unplugged twice to tell my story in front of their clients. And that's one of the things with this podcast is that I want to be able to go in other treatment centers, tell my story, and, you know, let them know about the podcast, let them know about Path, let us know what we're about. You know, if somebody needs housing, I let them know about A Vision for You. So, like, you know, the podcast so far, like Tyler was breaking this down to me the other day, and he'll probably chime in if I get it wrong. He was like, look what your podcast has done in 6-7 months. He's like, you've made connections that has helped.
6-7. Sorry.
You have made connections that has helped Path. You've made connections to other treatment centers, you know, and like you have helped bring clients in through the podcast, through your connections and stuff. And like, you know, if you go back and watch our very first episode, you know, the goal of this podcast was just to reach one person. And we have reached way more than one person. So like the first year goals, this podcast has far exceeded.
Oh yeah.
For season 1. And I want to give Brian credit because like for me, I was just going to keep just running podcast. But Brian's like, we should do a season 1, season 2. That way we can change things up each season. I was like, you're brilliant. This is why you do everything for me and you make me look good in front of the camera because like you do all the behind the scenes shit and make me look fabulous when really I'm not. So, so this is why. And then he was like, oh, let's do it live.
Yeah, man. I just, when the idea came to, you know, do a season 1, season 2, it makes sense. One, it's easier for people to track. You know, they can see kind of what they've missed, what they need to kind of catch up on. They can go back and watch stuff. And then, you know, when we talked about doing a season 1 finale, I was like, man, I can just envision, you know, outside, you know, this time of year outside around the fire pit, chilling and just talking, laughing, and just, you know, celebrating, you know, the small but big victories that we've had with putting together season 1. So
like in January, like seriously though, like let's think about this. In January, when I came to you with this idea that I've been having, and like I said, you know, and I've said it many times, like,
let's see, Melissa wants to know, are we going to get blooper reels in season 2, the unseen moments?
Yes.
The more there's definitely a ton of uncut
because y'all know things. Me, I can't because like he always turns the camera on before like we start shooting so he can do sound checks and stuff. So like there is a lot of stuff that is said or made fun of. Yeah, some of it might not ever be able to be.
Yeah, you know, and blooper reels is a great idea. I would have to go and see and search. So here's the thing. I mean, I probably don't have a lot of like extra stuff from season 1, you know, but I probably have, you know, probably within the last like month and a half, I can probably pull some stuff. But going forward, keeping something like that in mind, I mean, blooper reels is where it's at.
Yeah, because I mean, it will draw more attention.
It draws more attention, and it just brings, you know, a realness to, you know, who we are. I mean, we're people just like everybody else. You know, we're not trying to be these fabricated, just we're different people in front of the camera. No, we're really
real.
trying to be authentic.
Like
just a person. To your point, I mean, when people come in, they're nervous and everything, and they're like, I don't know how I feel about this, and so we goof off. We get them comfortable. We settle them in and everything, right? We just talk. We're just real people on and off the camera, and so that's the kind of stuff that hasn't been shown. But I think moving forward into season 2 is some of the things that will be shown. We don't show any Tyler blooper reels. We have to stay open. Okay. Whatever you say, Tyler.
Whatever you say, Tyler.
Right.
But
tell me what to do.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. When I came to Brian in January, and I was like, bro, I got this vision. I've been having these dreams. Like, God wants me to reach more people.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to do. Got a name for it. I don't know where to start. Like, I've got this vision. This is something different that most podcasts don't do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are a certain amount of takes, and they want to make sure it's all prettied up and doctored up. And we're not about that because, I'm not a doctored up person. Like, if it would look too fake, and I can't do fake, So, like, for me, I was telling Brian, I was like, I want it raw. I want it like I just want real emotions, people telling real stories, telling how they recovered, going as dark as they want to go. There's people that have shared stuff with me on the podcast, and they have literally said, I've never told nobody this before. This is the first time I'm telling people this.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of times that we've heard that,
which is, first of all, to trust me and you in that moment of vulnerability. Like, it's the people that come on the podcast that make the podcast. I'm just here to listen, put my 2 cents in, 3 cents sometimes, laugh a little, cry a little, but like to go from January to this dream to you jumping on that first week of February, and you made all the social media that day at the coffee shop in Gallatin. I don't remember the name of it.
So it was in Hendersonville.
Oh yeah, it was the Hendersonville one.
Funny enough, they're not open anymore. They actually just closed down. Well, I say that, but they switched names. Like, it's still a coffee shop, but it's Stomping Grounds. They do have a place in Gallatin, though.
Yeah. So we met there. He did my Facebook page, Instagram that I've never had. What else did you do that day? You went ahead and did the YouTube page. Channel. He did all that stuff. He designed a logo, popped it on all of it. And then we started the only thing that was scripted but then wound up not being scripted was our little videos that I could not do.
The promo videos, yeah.
Like, I gotta tell y'all this. I could not, where I was trying to read lines, Brian wrote down everything I needed to say on the whiteboard at our shop, at our office. And one, I'm blind and I couldn't read it. So I was like, my face was like, and it was so fake. And then it got to where I could not, it was too fake.
Yeah.
So then I was like, let me just pop out of Dr. Z's office and shoot something out of my mouth. And then, by the end of me shooting it out of my mouth, I sound like I was dehydrated. Have you went back and I was like,
even in the beginning, I was actually just showing somebody at work not too long ago, and like even your first one when you came on, you're like, "Hey there." I was like, "Damn, this dude was winded."
I was winded. Like, I don't even know what happened. Like, it was terrible. I go back and watch it all the time. I'm like, I don't know how nobody didn't laugh at the last 10 seconds of that video. Like, that day I thought it was good, but now I go back and watch it. I was like, bro, I couldn't breathe. I need an oxygen tank on me that day.
For real, though.
We're coming up on 7:30. Be sure to stick around at 8 o'clock so we can announce some good stuff.
Special news.
It's good stuff, right?
Good stuff. I wouldn't even say it's good. It's great.
Great stuff.
Great stuff. Just like at the Home Depot.
Oh.
Aisle 17.
What's
great stuff? Spray foam. It's great stuff. I don't know what I call it. Spray installation.
We are planning on shooting a lot of the videos this upcoming season in my office. We're going to deck out the office.
Yeah. Yeah. We
That way we don't have to move the couch no more because I'm scared we're gonna break the leg off of it.
Yeah. Well, when you have furniture from Temu, that's what happens. Yeah.
The crooked leg.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the content in your office. We're making plans to kind of upscale it. Make it more studio feel, make it more aesthetically pleasing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's big terminology for me.
I'm not saying that word.
We already went through this whole thing where you can't even say effect and effect. Okay, we went through that with Dr. E.
Dr. E threw that one out there.
Those clips I do have. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna make it really, and it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? It's a studio for when we need it, but also like it's gonna be acoustically sound enough that if whenever clients need to go in there, right? I mean, it'll be a
more
almost more quiet space, right? I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of sound that's getting out, and vice versa. I mean, there shouldn't be a whole lot of sound that gets in. So if like somebody really needs to vent, like they can vent. So,
yeah, because like right now, if you go in there, it echoes into the next room.
So that's kind of the way that we're going with it, which will make a world of difference. Obviously, I mean. We've set up shop in so many different places. To me, it doesn't matter. We make do with what we got, and that's another testament to the 7-month journey so far. Is
because we've done this with no money.
Yeah, I mean
not a dollar.
We've slowly upgraded, and I mean I tote all my stuff around in a baby wagon.
He really does, y'all.
And if for some reason something just doesn't work, I got backups, right? I mean, Rossi joined in. Let's see. Sorry, couldn't make it. The show looks great. Yeah, it'd look a lot better if there was 3 of us. Anyways.
Yeah, Rossi.
Could use some music right now. Got me talking. You made me come on camera. How embarrassing that is.
Could you imagine him singing with COVID though? He'd have been like, Rah.
It probably would have sounded like Brian Johnson or Bon Scott from AC/DC. Living easy.
Rossi, we do miss you though, brother.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
So for us, we've done a 7-month journey, and we have done it with no money. We have done it with just 2 guys. We've done the best that we could, and to come as far as we have, and we got new people like Logan. Like Logan's one of our brothers now. Like, he's all up. He brings us guests. He'll text me and be like, "Hey, you got to have this person on your show." And we're like, "Okay, set it up. Let's run it."
Yeah. What's the schedule? Let's see. Tyler said, "And the couch with no legs. We sat on for 6 months, wondering why the cushions wouldn't fit."
That's the one.
And still have yet to put the legs on. Let's see. Melissa said, "What was y'all's biggest fear when starting the podcast, and was it actually as scary as you thought?" Oh, that's a great question, Melissa.
Oh, that's an awesome
question.
That's
a fantastic question. So this was your dream, right? I had set up other podcasts before. So your dream, like, what was your biggest fear, like, stepping into it?
My biggest fear stepping into it was nobody wanting to be on it.
Yeah.
Like nobody wanting to be on it, it not helping nobody, and me coming across as fake.
Yeah.
Because I have imposter syndrome. Like
right.
it's a thing. Like people tell me that I'm good all the time, but then like my insides tell me that I'm fake as hell. Yeah. So that would probably, the imposter syndrome part of it was probably the worst part. And then just getting used to talking in front of the camera. Like if you look at Lee's episode all the way till the last episode with Dr. E, like I changed completely in front of the camera. And it seems like the more I changed in front of the camera and let myself come out, the better, the more views that we started getting also. So like, I think once I got my legs under me where I could be true to myself, then it was okay. It was nervousness. Nervousness was a big part.
Right.
But and it's fear. Like, because you start something like this, and what was it said? Most people don't make it to 10 episodes. Like that's what we researched.
That's what I had always heard.
Like if most people don't make it past 10 episodes because they get frustrated, and we're on 27.
Yeah. Let's see. Adam said you guys are fantastic. Juicy is a natural at this. So
I appreciate that, Adam.
There you go. Let's see. Lee says Juice and I talked about him being afraid of getting gas on camera.
Who said that?
Lee.
That was a fear too.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like these cameras are very sensitive, and I was scared if I farted on camera, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, man.
Because we wouldn't have cut it out. It would have just been there.
It just would have been there. Yeah, no, I mean those are definitely, rational fears, right? Those are real.
Yeah.
I think if I had to, I was so quick to join. I jumped into this thing without a second thought.
No, like literally, I told you the idea, and then the next day you text me and was like, "Let's go."
Yeah, I mean, if I had to say anything, I mean, when I started podcasting, I would say that's a real thing. I mean, I was never in front of the camera person. I always wanted to be behind the camera. I have the personality, but I just didn't think I was as fluent as I could be. For people, so it's a rational thing. It's a rational thing to think that, your people aren't going to watch you. You're not going to be able to find the guests. You're not going to be able to market yourself like that. So that's all real stuff. And
literally it wasn't until last month when we finally got business cards and flyers.
Yeah.
I mean, and Brian designed a hell of a flyer. Like it's good. Yeah. It's good. Like he don't like give himself too much credit, but it's good. And T-Bell did my business cards, and they're fantastic. And T-Bell paid for them,
Yeah.
Because he knew we were broke.
Yeah.
We're just two broke guys trying to help people.
Yeah. So now stepping into it, like thinking about this, were those fears like really, like, was it as scary as you thought it was going to be?
No. Like once I started doing it, it's like I love doing these now. Because I love hearing the stories. Because, like, the two funniest moments to me was, of course, Rossi, and then Logan with the bug in his throat.
Oh, my gosh.
Like
that is a gem.
I saw that.
Of a clip.
I saw that thing fly in his throat, and I was like, this is finna be money. And he kept trying to talk with this thing dangling on his back of his throat, and then finally he had it. But, like, and then, like, some of the moments that hit me the hardest was Amy's episode, her attempted suicide at 7. Like that stuck with me. Jess's episode where she was in a relationship addiction and all the stuff that her man put her through and put her children through. And it made me cry because I thought about my mom and her relationship addiction and the abuse physically, mentally, and emotionally that she has suffered. So like now I'm excited about doing them because I just love hearing people's stories.
Oh, so this is a question for me. Jennifer is asking, do we get new merch with season 2? I wear my shirt all the time. Do we get new merch for season 2?
Absolutely.
Stay on the lookout.
We might even have an announcement about that at 8:00.
Yeah, we may. Stick around.
Yeah.
Stick around.
And I appreciate you wearing the shirt. I got mine on tonight. Like, I love like the stuff that Brian has made. Brian has made all this. Like, like this one's got my face on it. I don't even know how he got my face on a t-shirt, but he did it. He nailed it. And so like, and
just be like that.
And when we was talking about being real and stuff like that, like tonight, I'm in a good mood right now. Like I doing this makes me in a good mood. It lets me, it's like a distraction for me sometimes. But like I lost a friend this week.
Yeah.
I lost somebody that I was in treatment with. We did IOP together. We got to work together. And, I'm thankful that he was sober when he passed, but it sucks so bad that he passed. And it's been a really shitty week because of that, because you have all these memories, and I know Lee's watching and T-Bell's watching, they know him too. And like, and I just want to say, Zach was a great guy. Like he was a fabulous human being with his calm presence and his sneaky wit personality that not a lot of people saw. And so it's been a tough week. It's actually been a tough couple of weeks because we got our friend Alan who's been in the hospital. He got out last week and he had to have a biopsy this week. My mom's been in and out of the hospital and has gotten bad news. So like, we put this stuff in the podcast because I want to show people that like real stuff happens to us.
Yeah.
And we have to overcome. Hell, I thought Brian been mad at me for the last 72 hours because he hadn't talked to me, but I'll get over here and he's loving on me and stuff. And it's just like, he's like, life is lifing right now.
Yeah.
So like, but like it happens, he just didn't realize he can still talk to me about his stuff.
Yeah. I'm definitely prideful.
So I had to break him down a little bit today.
A little bit. I think what got me out of my funk is I finally got around to cleaning out my garage. I finally took all my Halloween decorations down outside, cleaned the garage out, made a trip out to like the recycling center. So that it gave me a sense of accomplishment.
There you go.
So I needed something.
You decluttered a little bit.
I decluttered a lot.
So that's a good thing.
Like you can actually like open my garage and like tell that it's a garage and not just a mess of cardboard and plastic and
I thought
paper.
It was just a storage container.
And it looked like the inside of a dumpster. That's exactly what my garage looked like. And I am terrible about that. And my parents will tell you, my dad especially, because my dad has come over to my house multiple times, even when I lived in Gallatin. He'll open the garage and be like, "What the hell?"
My dad's storage unit.
And I'm like, "Listen, I just haven't had time." Oh, there's my wife. Finally. Yep. It's my wife saying finally.
Finally.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, I appreciate you letting me borrow Brian so much. Like that probably, I hope Brian tells you that often, but like I am grateful because like he gets pulled away a lot for my little projects, or he'll have an idea and he'll start sending me videos and clips. And
I'll be honest, I don't think I've told her once. You're like, make sure you let your wife know. And I'm like, okay, and I don't.
Yeah, but I do. Like I greatly appreciate you letting me borrow him as much as I have this first season, because like I couldn't do it without him.
Let's see. Tyler said, I like the little thing, like talking small actions to gain a sense of accomplishment, to boost your self-esteem. Thank you for sharing that. Not a problem, man. I mean, it really is. I mean, like when he came over here, that today helped me out. I mean, setting this stuff when we were with Ched, right? He's like, do you want to help? I'm like, no, dude, I love this is what I love. Like I love setting all this stuff up. Like this
Brian don't want help putting it up or taking it down. It's like it's his thing.
Yeah, it's my Zen moment.
Yeah, like for me, I'm supposed to just sit here and talk to him and make him laugh the whole time.
Yeah,
that's all he wants me to do. Like sometimes I feel like crap because I feel like I'm not helping, but like he'll literally tell me not to touch nothing.
Yeah,
probably because I'm like an elephant in a China store. And he's probably scared I'm gonna break something, which is legit.
Hey, it happens,
But what time is it?
It's 7:38. Not time yet, folks. Make sure you stick around for 8 o'clock.
There you go. I like that.
Look at that segue.
I like that.
It's like I'm riding on a segue. Anyways,
I'm glad you got a watch on because
that's right. No. It's a half past a freckle. Quarter to a hair.
No, I thought you was gonna go.
No, not me.
Did you see my mouth? Uh-huh.
Let's see. He borrows my husband too. We should start a support group podcast. You stole my husband.
That is true. I'm with Tyler quite a bit.
Well, that was Melissa. I think Melissa. I think you might want to work on that name. You stole my husband might come across as something. On this week's episode of You Stole My Husband.
And it'll show like me and Tyler frolicking across some daisies. Like we're running through the field like the Wizard of Oz.
Without the asbestos, though.
Without the asbestos.
Without the asbestos.
But with our shirts off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh gosh.
Absolutely. Have to. All right, so I mean, you've talked about Rossi and his story and how funny it was, because it was hilarious. If you could name, we've had 27 episodes. If you could name your top 5 moments.
My top 5 moments?
Yeah, good or bad. Good
top
or bad.
5 moments.
Yeah. Right, that really top 5 moments
stuck to me?
that stuck to you and gave you a sense of wow,
in no particular order.
No particular, just top 5 moments.
Tyler talking about the car wreck.
Okay.
That one.
That hit.
That hit hard.
Yeah, it did.
That got me in my feels. Jess talking about her relationships. What happened?
Tyler said we asthmatic, we ain't frolicking nowhere.
We were over like a
just going through the
oh, you see us just and we get to the end, we have an oxygen tank. We're like all right. So let me get back to this. Top 5 moments.
Yeah.
Tyler talking about his friend's car wreck.
Yeah.
Jess talking about her relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Amy's story in general, because where hers was mental health, it really stuck with me.
Yeah.
Sydney being so young as an alcoholic, that one stuck, because you just don't realize that people think, that people are alcoholics that young. So that one stuck. See, another one would be, I think, when Lee was telling his story and he was sitting at the red light on his bike.
Oh, yeah.
And was going to run out and just end it. But then the next car that came through was a van with kids
family.
In it.
Yeah.
So yeah, those moments, those would probably be my 5 moments that stick with me, because those are very trying times that people have shared with me, know. Funny moments, it would definitely be Rossi and Logan. Tyler crying and laughing at the same time would be another moment, but I've seen him do it a lot, but to do it on camera was because he'll start crying and then he'll laugh because he is crying. So that happens. Or when me and him both started crying and then he started laughing, that happens too. So it's because he gets awkward and he don't know. he is he wants somebody else to stop crying, so he'll start laughing. Or I think laughing is just his expression for everything. For me, if I get scared, I laugh. So if somebody was to break in my house and they was gonna do something bad shit to me, I'd just be laughing. They're I'm gonna leave that guy alone.
He crazy. But
crazy.
Just a cynical laugh.
Yeah. Let's see. Another funny moment was I tell you what was so much a funny moment, but Donnie talking about his college career. And it felt like you was right there at Ohio State with him talking about his college career.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was one of those real moments. Logan talking about his acting career, because I wasn't expecting him to go in depth with his acting career and stepping away from it, and he's just now making a comeback and all that stuff. So there's been a whole lot of I can take a moment out of almost every episode.
Right.
Dr. E just showing the true vision, a path in a way that has never really, we all knew it, that was the vision, but nobody could say it. So
put it into words.
Put it in such an eloquent way to talk about what we're trying to do. So that was one. And of course, Chad. Yeah. Because it's you got to steer him, and you can't control him. You can just try to guide it a little bit.
Right. I'm gonna have to add some wood to this fire.
Yeah, our fire's going down, y'all. He's gonna bounce off here for a second. Is there any more questions over there?
Nope, no questions as of right now. BRB. It's 7:45. 15 more minutes, folks.
15 more minutes, everybody. While he's gone, I just want to thank everybody. like everybody that's on the live right now. I just want to thank everybody for believing in us. You know, we've had some difficulties with this, but we have persevered. We've had a couple of weeks where we didn't get to drop an episode because, you know, we couldn't, our schedules didn't meet up, or somebody backed out at the last second, you know, because we've had that a couple of times. Not their fault. It's just life happened and they couldn't join us. But like the ones of y'all that have really stuck by us and you know, got merchandise, or you know, share us on Facebook, or you know, just share us all the time. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all greatly, because without y'all, you know, it shows us that y'all care about what we're doing. And I want that to be expressed tonight as we're celebrating. I celebrate everybody that has helped us get to 27 episodes. But as you see, I get awkward again when I ain't got somebody with me, because I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hey, y'all, I got to tell y'all one thing, though. I was sitting beside this fire pit earlier, and he threw some wood on there, and it wasn't that hot at first, y'all. Like, you know, fire's fire, but like it wasn't popping like it is right now. So earlier, I have a Nike logo on the side of my leg, and the fire got so hot, I thought that thing was melting into my leg.
Let's see. All right. Let's see. We got a couple. Okay. Oh, y'all really outside. Let's see. Just said, tell me why I thought it was like a screensaver making the smoking fire. So the the thing behind the video, yes, but the there is an actual fire out here. Yes,
yeah,
we are outside.
We are outside.
We are actually outside. Let's see. And then Melissa said, "Who's your dream guest on the show, or your guest wish list?" Oh well, I think we all know who number one is.
Definitely would love to have Jelly Roll on.
Jelly Roll would definitely be number one.
NF would be another one.
Oh my god, dude! I listened to his album.
That new. He has helped me.
Let me just put this out there. First of all, I love NF, and
absolutely.
Secondly, I hate you at the same time. Tell me why. I'm 3 songs in. I'm crying my eyes out on the road this morning. Oh my gosh!
Hey, that song Fear. That song Fear is everybody with anxiety every day.
Oh my god! What got me?
Look, it just gave me goosebumps. Look.
Listen, the one that got, well, the two that got me was Home.
Yes.
The second track, and then Who I Was.
Yeah.
And it wasn't so, and that was a collab with MGK, and MGK, I love old MGK. It wasn't so much his verse, but NF's verse, talking about being a dad and like with his kids, and I'm like, oh my, like that hit so hard.
Yeah, I would agree. My 3 top songs off the album so far is
the first 3.
Fear, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Home, I dedicated it to Zach. It came out.
Oh, dude!
It came out the same. The day I heard it was the day I found out about Zach. So like on my TikTok, that song's playing in the background.
I got goosebumps now
because you know it's talking about somebody passing away, but you ain't got the heart to say goodbye. You just say that they're at a different home, and that song. He's not even rapping in that song. He's just purely singing in that song, and
so good.
It's just amazing. And the other one is Sorry.
Oh, Sorry is a good one.
Sorry is my third one, because like we've all been in a relationship or a friend or somebody that we've done all that stuff to, and you're trying to make up for it, you know, just by saying sorry. But yeah, NF is definitely up on that list. Other people, for me, it would be I would like to see, like, if I had like a dream list, I would also have to put Shia LaBeouf on there.
Okay.
Because he has went through a terrible journey and he's now on the other side of it.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to him. As far as other singers and stuff, it wouldn't even be so much that they're in recovery. It's that their music helped me get through my dark moments. Like, like you can't go back and interview Chester Bennington, but like he would have been one I would have wanted to interview, because Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was one of them bands I was listening to at the worst moments of my life. You know, and Stained, like, listen to them because they got a bunch of sad songs. So when I'm in my sad song funk, that's them. Let's see, who else would I like to interview? if I say actors or actresses, Robert Downey Jr. would rank up there because he went to prison actually, and then came back and came back and now he's like a superstar again. So like it would be people that actually advocate mental health, because there's several actors and musicians and stuff that advocate mental health. NF is one of the best ones though. Like all of his albums have literally been about mental health through his whole journey. And I remember I found him even when I was not a spiritual person, and I didn't even know he was a Christian rapper when I found him. I just thought his beats were hard as hell.
Yeah, I mean, because it doesn't sound like Christian rap.
No,
it doesn't.
Like when the Mansion album came out, I believe that was the album he won a Dove Award for as Dove Artist of the Year, and like that whole album.
Yeah,
was
so
like
I've been following NF since his Moments album, which I think was the one right before Mansions.
It was.
And been following him ever since. And I actually got the chance to see him in concert.
Yeah, I saw him at Marathon Music.
Oh, me too. Look at that, we were at the same show. Probably didn't even know it. It was like 2018 or something. 2019?
It was the therapy.
Oh, therapy session.
That was that album.
No, I went to the one at the Search.
Yeah,
that's the one that I went to.
Because he's always performing. Because he lives in Nashville. If people don't know.
Yeah.
So like, if anybody knows how to get a hold of him, we would love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my dad's home.
It might be easier to get a hold of him than Jelly Roll anyway, because Jelly Roll's everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think NF would have an incredible story.
Oh, 100%.
I'd want to dive into what makes him make that music.
There's not a whole lot left. My dad's checking on the wood over there. He's probably like, "Why have you used so much?" Because we're cold. Oh. You want to come step in front of the camera?
You want to come say hi?
Want to come say hi? Okay. All right.
I will say this about Brian's family. They have literally like adopted me into the family, kind of like if they go places like they had would y'all have a Friendsgiving the other day?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple things from Melissa here.
Okay.
Recovery soundtrack. What would the top 3 songs be? And then I know it's hard to pick just 3, but if you had to. So just in general.
Recovery songs in general?
Yeah, songs that maybe like top 3 songs that have helped you in recovery.
Mansion.
Okay.
Because it was talking about keeping your fear locked behind a door and you accidentally open the door to let it in. So like that song, like when I started therapy back when I was still married, and the therapist asked me name a song that resonated with me right now. That was one.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Why did you leave? Talking about his mom leaving.
Oh, yeah. Why did you leave us?
That song hits me just because of my abandonment issues in general. And then the third one literally would probably be Fear right now, because if y'all knew his last album, it was called Happy. So like he was wearing white all the time.
Hope.
It was called Hope. Yeah. So like he was wearing white, and now all of his videos, he was wearing white hoodies with white hats. And then Fear comes along, and at the very end of that song, he goes back from the white hoodie and the white hat to the black hoodie. And it just shows how quick, because it's talking about triggering moments and how quick a moment could just knock you back down. And so like that song is really resonating with me right now with the current stuff I got going on.
Yeah.
What about you?
Let's see. My mind is all over the place because I listen to so many.
And the number 4 would be Save Me.
By Shinedown?
Huh? No, by Jelly Roll.
Oh, so yeah.
So like that would be number 4.
That would be a person I would like to get. Brent Smith.
Yes.
From Shinedown.
Hell yeah, that would be right. Because I love Shinedown.
My gosh.
The one thing me and Brian have in common is that Shinedown is our favorite band.
Oh yes, 100%. Let's see. If I had to pick a top 3, I would say I would put Hope from NF's Hope album.
Yeah.
Just because like at the end of that song, he's talking about, 30 years of running, 30 years is hiding, 30 years, he goes on the whole. And at that point in time, like I had just like turned 30.
And so it hit you.
And so I was like in like this little like funk because I was at my last job at Under Armour, and I was going through so many different things like emotionally and mentally. And so it hit so like perfect, like right on the head. So that would definitely be, and even to this day, like when I listen to that, like I belt that song out.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
That's one of the ones you're gonna sing with your heart.
Yeah, it is one of those things that if like you pull up next to me and that song is on, you will look and you're like, this dude is nuts because I'm going. My face is beat red, my lungs are giving out. Like it is just, I'm out there, right?
What you saying? You need buy T-Bell's inhaler.
No. No, I just lose breath. Anyways, after that, I would have to say Daylight by Shinedown.
That's a good one.
Off of their Planet Zero album. And even so even that it would be a tie between that and 365 that they just came out with last year. And
I'm surprised you didn't put The Symptoms of Being Human on there.
I do like that song.
That's a good song.
It is a good song. But I would put those like tied because of kind of what they mean. Because one, I have friends back home that, you know, when I was growing up, like they were the ones that I leaned on, you know, they were the ones that, you know, we had all these conversations and, you know, they would be the people that would like save me without even knowing like they're saving me.
Right.
You know? And then 365, when I saw them the last time, when I saw them in concert, and they were, you know, before they play the song, they tell you, know, they ask the audience, close your eyes, you know, picture somebody that you've lost recently, everything. And so like at this time, it'd been about a year, but we had lost my my grandfather, and you know, it was like coming up like right on like the year of his anniversary, and like, you know, he did a lot for me.
Yeah.
And I never really share it. And it's actually my grandmother's husband who's living with my parents now. And, you know, when my parents moved to Tennessee, I went and stayed with them, you know. And so when I was attempting my first go run at college, because I was fresh 18, you know, I was staying with them. And so like every morning, you know, he was up making me breakfast. Like he would drive from Syracuse to Auburn to make sure I would get to basketball practice because I was, you know, basically trying to be a walk-on on the team.
Yeah.
And so, but he was there, like, you know, make sure I was up for breakfast, had a good, healthy, hearty breakfast, out to practice, right? All this stuff, you know. So, you know, he was one of those people, you know, along obviously with my dad, but really taught me how to be like a gentleman as well. Very like old school Italian guy, you know, how to treat a lady kind of thing. So
right.
It was very, very touching, you know, thinking about those things and, you know, thinking about that and, you know, never really getting a chance to tell him like how much I appreciate him.
Right.
You know, so that was tough for me, you know, but that's a great song. And every time that I listen to it, that's like the one person that I think of. So, let's see. I'll get to another one here in a second. Miley Cyrus, The Climb. Come on now. That should be on everyone.
Melissa, The Climb is a good one.
Melissa, don't hate me. I'm not a fan of Miley Cyrus.
I mean, I'm not either, but The Climb is a good song. My kids used to listen to it constantly, and they got me singing it.
It's overplayed.
It was.
It was overplayed. So, but here's the thing: is when I worked at McDonald's, it was kind of like on like the Home Depot radio. You hear the same songs over and over again.
The Home Depot radio was so terrible.
The Climb was one of those songs, and so I can't stand it
because it was played like every 20 songs.
Yes, and so no disrespect to the song and to the art, but the song was ruined for me. Just putting that out there. Last song for me. I'm trying to think of like what I listened to. Gosh, this is so hard because I listen to so much different music.
Yeah, he really does. He'll be sending me videos of him singing songs that I don't even know who the hell they are.
Yeah. I got one. Oh, gosh, I just had it. I just freaking had it. Karma by AJR brothers. Yeah, exactly. So it's a pop band. Do I want that one?
I have never heard of that band.
Or you know what? I changed my mind. That would be like number 4. Don't Shoot by Jon Bellion. So it's off of his album Father Figure, and he talks about, so he makes his whole album at the point of view of a dad, of a father, being like this big artist and basically choosing fame and being, famous over being a dad, right? And
Right.
so like that's what this whole album is about. But the second to last song is called Don't Shoot, and basically says like, don't shoot that boy down, basically like he's chasing his dreams and he's up in the clouds,
Yeah.
And everything like that. And I hear that, and I don't just think of my kids, I think of my parents to me.
Yeah.
Like for those of you who don't know, I am the baby of the family, so I got away with a lot as the youngest. But like they're always very uplifting at like the things that I want to do, and like having me embrace like my creative side and everything, right? So they're very supportive of everything that I've done and everything, and so that song does it for me.
I get it.
So if you get a chance, listen to that album, Father Figure, Jon Bellion. That is a great album.
I'm actually going to try to listen because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a great album. It's very pop.
I thought you had a dog in the backyard.
No, my parents don't have a dog anymore.
That thing sounded vicious.
Let's see. Daphne. Let's see. Jelly Roll Winning Streak.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know if I know like 3 Jelly Roll songs.
No, that's a good one.
And one of them is probably the Somebody Save Me, which I know is like a clip from his Save Me song on the Eminem song.
Yeah. It's actually the first verse.
Yeah.
He didn't use the chorus. He used the first verse as the chorus in Eminem song. So, yeah.
So, that would be, let's see. It's 8:02.
Is it 8:02?
Oh, my gosh. It's 8:02. Guys, it's 8:02. Oh, man. See, I done dragged this on too long. 8 o'clock.
Top of the hour,
Sorry,
right?
guys. You missed it. Now you got to wait. Oh, no.
So, top of the hour, right?
Well, I mean, it's 2 minutes past. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to wait till 8:30.
No. We ain't going to keep them waiting.
No. We got another one. Joe Nastor, Fighting with My Demons.
Oh.
Coyote Run. Oh, he's saying Coyote Run. Tyler, ain't nobody running. Nobody runs in my family, all right? The only thing that runs in my family is high cholesterol, all right?
So, are we ready? Am I ready to do this announcement?
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
So here's the deal. As of this week.
It'd be hilarious if like we were announcing it and then we just like.
And then the camera froze.
No, we just froze.
Oh, like back when everybody was doing the what was that called?
Like the mannequin challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
And just be like,
just like as you're about to just.
So,
no, we ain't gonna do that to y'all.
So as of this week, there's a very few people that know what's going on. We are starting a nonprofit organization. It's going to be called Morning Juice Pod, like everything else is called Morning Juice Pod.
Oh, okay. You're gonna add some? Go ahead. You can step in front of the camera. It's fine.
You can step in front of the camera.
It's actually out of sight of the camera.
Yeah, you're out of sight. So you're out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting a nonprofit organization called Morning Juice Pod. The reasoning behind this is because several reasons. We are wanting to purchase a trailer, rebuild it, restore it. It ain't gotta be like, we want to doctor it up to turn it into like a mobile studio, so we can go travel some. And we don't have money, so we're going nonprofit. The best thing about this is that I've got people that has come on the podcast that have helped me along the way with this journey. Brandon, who told his story, he does nonprofit marketing.
Yeah.
And he told me,
shout out to Clark & Co. Marketing.
If he could get us.
I remember all this stuff.
He does.
That's the stuff I remember.
He told me that if I could go nonprofit, then he will be able to market us to other facilities, churches, nonprofit organizations, and everything to help us get money and to help us carry on the dream and get bigger.
Yeah.
So the announcement is we've started this nonprofit organization. And what we're trying to do with this is several things. One thing is we need some new equipment. We want to advertise and market, which is what Brandon's going to help us do. But that stuff costs money. Nobody does that stuff for free because, if everybody did it for free, nobody got paid.
Right.
So we're wanting to start this to do that, to help us go in other treatment centers, to show people what we can do, and to go with the next step of our dream, which is just to get bigger.
Bring the morning juice to other people to have an opportunity to,
like, out of state.
To spread the word as much as we can.
Yeah. And also, like, I need to be able to pay my buddy over here a little bit of something, y'all, because I'm serious, y'all. He's putting 40 plus hours a week into this podcast, and he needs a little something. Like, he has done everything for free up to this point. And so it will help with that also. Also, what we're looking for is what going nonprofit will help us do is we can go to a lot of festivals and stuff like that and use the money to set up at festivals. Like fairs, if we have the trailer, we can set up at fairs. We can set up at community events all across the state. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go statewide first and then out of state next.
Did you say what the trailer was going to be used for?
The trailer will be used for, like, if we go to events and somebody wants to do a podcast, or if somebody is struggling, we can pull them into the trailer and have one-on-one conversations with them right there on the spot. If somebody is crisis at wherever we're at, we can pull them into the trailer and be able to talk to them. So we're looking to raise money for these kind of things, because this is the next step for the Morning Juice Pod starting for season 2. We are super excited about it.
Yeah, man.
And we've been plotting and planning, and like, this is a testament to everybody that's been watching us. Nowhere in our wildest dreams that we thought the first 7 months we would have 48,000 views total. There's no, and for us to have 15,000 in the last 30 days just show how much we've grown in the last, month and a half or so. So this is us catching it while the fire is hot, literally, like, in front of me, and really just doing what the dream is. The dream is still to go out there, help people. But with this nonprofit organization, it will help us get into nonprofit treatment centers, and just other nonprofit mental health organizations, to where we can spread the word. It will also, it's going to be like a twofold help. It could help. It's going to help us as far as the Morning Path, but me being able to get out and market the Morning Path and I said the Morning Path, the Morning Juice Podcast, and also market Path Recovery. And so it's a twofold thing, to where I'm helping my podcast and I'm helping the company that I believe in with everything in my soul and everything that we fight for every day. I am super excited about this. I know some people out there, whenever somebody starts nonprofit, everybody's like, oh, they're just trying to make money. They're just trying to do this. They're trying to do that. And I'll be up front. We have not taken a dollar. The only money we have taken from anybody so far this year is just what Tyler has donated to pay for business cards and stuff like that. We have done everything out of pocket. And we want to grow this now that we see the potential of it, which Brian knows this was part of the dream right from the get-go. We wanted to start it slow, and then if the fire got started, we wanted to jump on it and get bigger. So we will be posting on Facebook later today where you can donate. I do not have my federal ID just yet, so they are not tax deductible at the moment. But as soon as I get the federal ID number, then we will be tax deductible for anybody that wants to donate. You can donate on Venmo at Morning Juice Pod. Is that correct?
Is that
correct. What we made it? You can donate on Venmo at Morning Juice Pod. All the money that comes to at Morning Juice Pod, I will not touch it. It will go into a checking account, a business account, and I have board members that are going to be, they get to determine where the money goes. I am the CEO of the nonprofit organization. Brian is the director of what would you call your title? Director of
Is it bad? I don't even remember.
Director of Business and Media, I think is what it was called.
Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Director of Broadcast and Media Relations.
That's his title. Right now, I have a 3-person board member because that's the least you can have to start a nonprofit. I'm going to introduce them now. Tyler Bell is the president of this nonprofit organization. Logan Messingale is the vice president, and Stephen Wink is my secretary/treasurer. There will be more people added to this board as we go along, but in order to get this thing rolling, I had to start off with a 3-person board. I have an idea of a few more people that I want to go onto the board that I have not asked yet, but these are the 3 that I trust the most right now because they will keep everything on the up and up. So any of the money that's donated tonight or from here point forward, it does not go to me. It does not go to Brian. It goes into the business account, and the board members decide where to place the money for marketing and or trailer and or wrapping the truck and the trailer. And, and if we get enough money one day where me and Brian can make a little bit, I would prefer Brian gets it first because he does a lot of the work. I just sit in front of the camera and tell the stories.
So Melissa has deemed herself Secretary of Snacks, and
that's a good one.
Also, too, if you guys notice up here in the corner, look how good I am.
He done that while I was just sitting here talking. Up there in the top corner.
Up there in the top corner where it says donate today, that will take you directly to the Morning Juice Pod Venmo. So if you scan that QR code in the top corner here, you will be taken to the Venmo page for @Morning Juice Pod. Look at me.
And this is going to help us. When I believe it was Jennifer that asked about new merch. With this in the budget that I have set forth for the first year of the nonprofit organization is for us to buy our own
printing equipment.
Printing equipment, so we can actually buy T-shirts and sweatshirts and cups and everything on a wholesale price and make it ourselves.
Someone just scanned it.
And make,
thank you to you
and
whomever
make our merchandise ourselves. When we do this, we don't sell the merchandise. We can use it as if you donate $20, you get a free T-shirt, so that way it's all, on the up and up. I have been studying my butt off on all the laws and stuff to make sure everything is on the up and up. Dr. E and Brandon and Tyler, they've all gave me advice through this process. I am super excited. The one thing that I do worry about is that, like, I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to make, trying to make money off the podcast. Cause that's not my goal. Like, eventually if God wants to bless me with money for the podcast, I will take it, for the work that I've done, but I'm doing this because I want to expand the brand. I want to get out there. I don't want to just be local. I don't want to just be in state.
I want to be national.
I do. Like, that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to be national. Like, I'm not even going to mess around with it. I'm not going to say it's a plan because plans can change, but I will say that is the goal. That is the long-term goal, is to be national. I've had very good reviews from a lot of people that says I'm a natural at doing this. And for those people, I thank you very much. But, like, we are really trying to change the world. We really want to break the stigma in the mental health and the addiction world. And we can do that because with this podcast so far, I've been able to go in other treatment centers and tell my story. We're learning as we go. So, like, we can actually hire somebody to, like, help market us better. We can hire somebody to, like, help us find clients, clientele to come on our show. So, like, there's a whole lot of good that's going to come out of this organization. And, if anybody has any questions, just shoot them to us now. Cause I'm an open book on this thing because this has been a dream.
Yeah. So we got, Daphne said, you already know we want T-shirts, but you got to make a 5T for Bella. She's sitting here watching y'all. First of all, hi, Bella.
Hi, Bella. I love you, Bella.
Also, We can definitely do some kids clothes.
Absolutely.
We can absolutely. So I think the biggest thing, right? So in my mind with going nonprofit, like, when I came on board, and I've told you this from the get go, like, I don't care about being paid, right? I'm all about, the service work. It itself is gratifying enough. Whenever you do something, obviously, yes, you would love to make a little bit of money out of it, because it helps, not financially, but it helps, like you said, to expand. And I think, with the price of expansion, comes, the price of, you need to make some money. So
right. And it's also for like gas and
I mean, because if you want to travel, right, you need money to travel, and that's kind of what this does. And we don't, like you said, we're not in it just to take money so that way we can just like spend it on ourselves. We're 100% committed and giving it back, right? Whether that means upgrading the equipment that we need, or
finishing my office, so we can make it better for everybody.
Pouring the money back in the path, right? Because it's a two-way street, right? I mean, it helps us, helps them, so it's very much a necessary thing. And I think, to your point, yes, the goal is to reach as many people as we can, right? We've started with the goal of, we just want to reach one person. Now we know that we
nailed that one.
We got that, right? And I don't know the true number of how many people we've reached, but if it's anywhere close to the 46,000 people that have watched the shorts or the episodes, you figure that's
with no money. That's with nothing. That's just word of mouth. And it just getting on somebody's For You page. Now, if we had a little bit of money to where we could market on social media, and say instead of 49,000, we hit 400,000, and then it just escalates. And another thing with the nonprofit organization, my hope and goal long term is also to where it has so much donations and stuff coming in, and grants and stuff, that we could also provide scholarships for people to get into treatment, because there's people out there, like, I am truly about the homeless people right now, and just want to help as many of them as I can. So through our organization, once we get everything we need for like merchandise and this, that, and the other, and we got budgets for traveling and all this stuff, we would love to start a scholarship foundation to help people get into treatment.
I mean, you do it to help people get into treatment. I mean, you can even turn it to, scholarships for people in school. I mean, people studying to go into the healthcare
absolutely
world.
Like we could reward scholarships for people that's going into the therapy field in school. Absolutely.
I mean, that's a real thing. I mean, so we want to give back as much as we can. It's just, it is hard to give back when, the funds are limited.
Right.
When you have it, let's see, it's always, I see this thing all the time. It's like, how do you give somebody the world with 60 cents in your bank account?
Right.
Or how do you give somebody who deserves the world something with only 60 cents in your bank account? Right. Like that's kind of the point that we're at. Like, we want to give so much,
but we need
help.
Right.
That's, and just like everybody in recovery knows, right? If you need help, ask, right? And that's what
we're doing. Right here tonight, we're asking y'all for help.
We're asking for help.
Because also, what I would like to see happen in season 2, and me and Brian's talked about this, but we have to get a scheduling thing. We want to still drop a weekly episode.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Between our new season is going to start the first week of February. We're going to start recording episodes now, but like, we're taking a little bit of break because it's just hard to find people between Thanksgiving and Christmas with holidays and shopping and everything. But even though we're taking this little break, it's for us to get the nonprofit organization up and going good. It's for us to get the room remodeled. It's for us to, go ahead and record some episodes, so we're not doing it the week of and stressing about it. And, that way, if we get a couple of episodes ahead, I can get Brian a week off, so he ain't gotta like stress out so much, But another thing with season 2, if we get this organization up and going and we get donations, we would like to go live once a week, a call-in show. It's still going to be called the Morning Juice podcast, but like he's got we want the equipment to where people can call in and actually talk about their problems live on the air. And we can't do that without some help.
Yeah.
And it's like Brian said, in this world of recovery, you don't get what you don't ask for. So this is us shooting our shot saying, please help us.
That's right.
Because I want to break the stigma. We are on the way. I feel like it's getting better every day. Like for example, they're saying T-Bell says this thing that it absolutely strikes me every time he says it. He said, okay, fentanyl deaths are down 30% this year, but what about the other 70? What about the other 70? I want to see fentanyl's death down 100%. I don't want to see overdoses. I don't want to see news articles of middle school kids committing suicide because of bullying. Like with our organization, we're going to try to get into the school system. Tyler's already working on some stuff with me. We've got in contact with this lady in Robertson County and in Sumner County where we're trying to do some things, but this stuff takes money. And if we have y'all's help, we all can make a big change to the world. And, that for the last 29 months, that's all I've tried to do is make change.
Yeah.
So, we are going to have some exciting things in season 2. Brian's working on some new artwork. Our logo is our logo. Logo's not going nowhere.
Nope.
But he's got some new artwork. We're going to do a new intro for season 2.
Yeah. So before we announce any of that, so Daphne said, I have a few people I would love to tell their story even out of state, and I will in February.
Yes, ma'am. That's when you hit a year, I believe, is in February.
So, I mean, we are very capable of doing out of state. We've done it before, so we are very capable of doing out of state, virtual request. But yeah, as far as like artwork goes and introing goes, right? I mean, I don't want to spoil anything too much.
Yeah, because we haven't recorded it nothing yet.
we haven't recorded anything
but
yet.
We got some ideas when season 2 is fixing to pop off. Like we got some shorts we're going to drop right before season 2 pops off. So. But we will be back season 2.
Lee says, I think update episodes would be cool too.
Yes.
And then Daphne said, yes, sir, February 13th.
Absolutely. See, the update episodes is one thing that me and Brian has talked about, like doing an update, like having a round table, I believe is what we talked about. Like doing some sort of like a round table discussion with some of our previous
former guests.
Our former guests to just see how they're doing, just checking in, seeing how they're doing after a year, because people who watch these episodes, they're invested in these people now. And of course we want to know how they're doing, if they've fallen off, do they need help? Can we get them in somewhere? Like, absolutely. I believe an update episode would be a fantastic idea. Especially since all the people that's been on our show so far, with the exception of like 2, are all in state, basically.
Yeah.
You had David and Miranda that were in Texas, and like Kyle and Jess, they were they're in state, but they were 2+ hours away. So like, we could pop it on virtual and have everybody on virtual and just do one big virtual meeting.
Right.
But me and Brian's hearts are into this to the point where like, it's like go big, and we want to go big. I am grateful for everybody who has been in my corner through my whole journey. The ones of y'all that has told me to keep going, the ones of y'all that have told me that like this, what I'm doing is changing lives. And it's just like, why have 49,000 when I can have 400,000? Why stop at 400,000 when you can hit 1 million? And that's the long-term goal. Like, I want this to be a nationwide campaign at some point, to where like we are one of the best nonprofit organizations from top to bottom with everything that we're doing.
Yeah.
And with the people that I have in place now and the other people that I want to join, I know in my heart that this is exactly what it can be, because I'm making sure the people that are going to be in this organization are passionate about everything the way me and you are.
Yeah. I think if somebody really wants to help, what would help the most is getting me a lakefront property on about 17 acres. I don't ask for much. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking there, but
yeah,
no, there's, I think, we're on the right track. My throat's getting so scratchy.
It's because we're standing outside in 50-degree weather with shorts and t-shirts on.
Probably. But no, I think, we're heading in the right direction. And I think, again, it all turns back to, you guys. And, you guys are the reason that we do this. It's very much a, hello, sorry guys. It's very much, you are going to be just as much of a contribution to this podcast as, Juice and I are. Like, yeah, I mean, we have our hands in the work, but I mean, you guys making donations or telling friends about it, I mean, it all starts with the simple stuff, right? Whenever I talk to people, I'm always like, listen, like, yeah, donations are great, right? Donations absolutely help, but the biggest thing is sharing, right? Doing the free stuff. The free stuff is just as important.
Yeah.
Liking all the episodes, sharing the episodes, commenting, right? The engagement, telling your friends about it. If you have people that maybe need to reach out, even if they're not in recovery, but maybe just need to reach out to find some sort of help, like that's the free stuff, right?
And subscribe, because another part of the thing is we don't have the subscriptions yet, but like we would like to have paid subscribers to where we could give them something extra, like the subscribers see. So like for us, we need y'all's help, because this ain't just my organization. It ain't just Brian's organization. It ain't just mine, Brian, and the board. I want this to be everybody's organization. I want everybody to feel a part of helping change the world and helping change the stigma, because like it takes all of us. We as single people can only do so much, but if we have a village, we can do whatever.
Right. Melissa said that the smoke inhalation is killing us. No, we're not actually getting any smoke this way. You should have seen it earlier. The setup I had earlier, Melissa, I was getting all the smoke.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it. I don't want all the smoke, right? I'm
literally the smoke's still went straight up in the air, like it's nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. It's just me and being out here in a t-shirt and shorts, acting like I'm from New York or something. I got some warm blood or something.
But the easiest way to help us besides donations is sharing everything that we do, because the more views and the more shares we get, that word that I can't say it, the rhythms, the
algorithms,
that word right there, the more we get that gets us more, into like the Instagrams and the TikToks and all that stuff.
It puts us in front of people, right? It puts us in front of different people, right? It just brings us across, right? I mean, the more that you like it, it'll send it to other people who like the same things that you do, right? I mean, and it doesn't even have to be like recovery based, right? I mean, if for some reason somebody shares the same taste in music as you, like, and you like our episodes, like our episodes end up on like their For You page or their front page, whatever it is. So it's also, like I say, it's just the free stuff. The free stuff helps just as much as the money.
And for any like corporations or anything out there watching this, we're going to sell ad spaces on our trailer.
Yep.
That way you will be advertised on my truck and trailer, because both of them will be wrapped eventually through the organization, and we're going to sell ad spaces. So like mental health facilities, addiction centers, like this is an opportunity to put a whole bunch of us together. I know Path will be on there for sure, because they love me and they're going to do what they got to do to help me out. And that's the cool part about having a team that you work with, like at Path. Like, I want to be a therapist so bad that they've put me in LADAC program, and I'm grateful as hell for it. But if my calling becomes bigger than being a therapist and I could do this 5 days a week and we could like through our organization go live every day and do like Joe Rogan type stuff one day,
right.
podcast 5 days a week from this time to this time. That's a dream. That would be a dream because then you're reaching audiences every day, and that's long term. That's super long term.
Yeah, right.
Short term, we just need y'all to do the free stuff,
Right.
And if some of y'all feel inclined to donate, we greatly appreciate it, because like there may even be able to come a time that we might have like when we do the sponsors that your sponsorship will get you on the truck, the trailer, and even on the website because we're really going to start pushing the website in season 2. Because I got to have a starting point for everybody to hit. And Brandon's going to make them go to the website and then and the website will take you straight to YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Right. That's kind of what you got from when Brandon was talking to us, right?
Yep.
And, oh man, you smell that? That was my shoe burning.
No.
Do you smell that?
Burnt rubber?
Yeah.
Burning your shoe, dude?
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to be serious and I started smelling rubber burnt. It's where I had my foot up on the fire pit. I didn't realize it was touching the bottom of my shoe.
Donate today so you can buy Juice a new pair of shoes.
I'm probably going to need a new pair of shoes. I can't believe I did that. Jeez. I started smelling rubber. I was like, what is that? And I pulled my foot back and I was like, oh.
I can feel the ground.
It was the bottom of my shoe. But as far as season 2 goes, we plan on releasing an episode every week, starting the first week of February, correct?
Sure. if that's your plan.
That's my plan. Because I feel like this gives us
the Monday after the Super Bowl, though.
Yes.
That's a thing.
The Monday after the Super Bowl, we will be first episode.
Yeah.
And Jason for Smiles for Recovery.
Yeah.
He just reached out to me the other day wanting to shoot a podcast. So I want to give him a shout out. The marketing guy from Path that got connected
Caesar.
with Path through Logan Caesar.
Yep.
Caesar asked to shoot an episode with us. So like I'm definitely gonna get him on, because he has an absolutely fantastic story. And for him to ask me to come on my podcast with the kind of job that he has, I was shocked because he's a marketing guy. So like he could go anywhere for a podcast and he asked me. And that's what makes this thing so special is because I think people see how genuine we are with our guests and ourselves.
Yeah.
Like some days we're goofy, some days we're sad, and I think that's what's the selling point for all of this.
That's the winning clip. You smell that?
Who said that?
Melissa. That will be.
That will definitely be a clip.
That'll be a clip. I'll pull that. You smell that?
Do you smell that? I still smell it.
I think we'll put that on a shirt. We'll put like a burning shoe up in the corner, and then on the back, I was like, "You smell that?"
We'll make that a limited edition.
Edition. That'll be the limited edition shirt that all the donations come through. And
get some burning t-shirt.
You'll get the limited edition shirt for donating.
But like, seriously, y'all, we are grateful for y'all. Like, I am so grateful for Brian. I want him to know that on this live podcast. Like, without him, none of this would have been possible right now. It might have been my vision and what I wanted, but he was able to take my vision and bring it to life, even bigger than my wildest dreams for a first season. And I want to thank you for that. Because like, I know sometimes I get these wild ass ideas at 2:00 in the morning and I'll shoot you a Snapchat and you see it the next morning. You're like, why the fuck is he not asleep? Why is he really snapping me at 2:00 in the morning? And he's done the same thing. Like he'll have his video, like I'll see this video. It's got like 8 or 10 little things on Snapchat. And he's like, I've been thinking about this, and so like, that's what makes us so good for each other is that like, we don't have an ego about none of this.
No.
Like
No,
we
this
bounce
is
ideas off one another.
yeah, no, that's the thing, right? And I think that's again what makes it so genuine. It's fun,
Yes.
right? It's fun. It's if we could get to the point of like building a team, right? Because we're just two guys, right? We're just two guys, and building a team just like Path does, right? And Dr. E spoke on it, right? Like to have those, like this group of people like go through like these struggles, but like come out on top with each other, and like build that camaraderie with each other, and really like build like a family. Like that's what makes it so genuine. That's what makes it so much fun. Like if we could get to the point of like hiring people,
Yes,
like to stand in, right? Like I would love to. Like, oh my gosh,
I did burn it.
Oh my god!
I told you I smelt it. Can y'all see that,
bro?
Burned a hole in the.
Oh gosh!
I was not expecting that when I picked my leg up. Holy shit!
Oh
god! I gotta keep my foot down the rest of the time, and we're gonna laugh for like the last.
We got like 24 minutes. But
oh god!
Who's counting? But no, like if we could get to the point of like hiring people and like building that like family kind of environment, and obviously like bringing people on, right, to like help me and everything with like the behind the scenes stuff, because I'm sure like we do the basics. I'm sure there is so much. Y'all donate to Juice's Shoe Fund. Donate to Juice's Shoe Fund.
I told you I smelled it. All right.
But yeah, like it would just make things like so fun, like to run a business like that, like two of the probably like the goofiest dudes that like on earth, like running a business. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
It would be fantastic.
And the board members that we have so far, and even Brandon, as far as a guy that's going to help us market, once we get the money.
Yeah, I mean,
we all share the same brain cell.
Yeah, like and that's I think that's one thing that kind of makes it help, and I think that's one thing that makes it run, like this whole thing run so smooth, is like we're all on the same wavelength, right? Not only do we, I mean, obviously each person thinks a little differently, but like we all have the same goal,
right?
The same intention, which is what helps like push us forward so much.
But because like the stuff they don't see is the reschedules that we've had to do.
Yeah.
Like stuff.
At least I'd auction that shoe off.
I should. That thing is it's floppy. It's still warm.
I know. This right here, this is what it looks like when LeBron James get hit in the game. He just flops everywhere.
But like, golly, I cannot believe I burnt my shoe up. That was almost going to hit my foot, you know it? Y'all can't see it, but I can literally stick my finger in the bottom of my shoe. See, but this is the kind of stuff that happens that y'all don't see on the podcast. This is the goofy shit that happens that we cut out, because this happens every episode. Because usually before the episode starts, just to give you a rundown for the people that's never been on an episode, everybody that has come on an episode is nervous.
Mm-hmm.
You have super nervous like Jess,
mm-hmm.
and then you have quiet nervous like Lee. Lee was kind of like a quiet nervous, you know? Yeah. And then like, so before the episode starts, we're just talking. Like we're doing mic checks, and we're just talking into mics like this, just goofing off.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, just to kind of like loosen the mood up in there, me or Brian will say something that's probably shouldn't have been said.
Just so out of pocket.
It's so out of pocket, sometimes inappropriate. Anybody knows my humor. It's kind of how it is. And they start laughing, and then once they start laughing, I'm like, okay, we're ready to go.
Got him.
Yeah, like that's usually when I say okay, and then like I can turn it. The funny part is how I can go from laughing to be like, welcome back to the morning juice. This is your host Juice. It's like just like that. Like
Right.
literally, that's how quick that I can like flip it on for the camera because I know he's starting to record. So like I got him loosened up now. So then I just go right into it, and they're like, shit, it's here.
Yep.
So like we will have some outtakes for season 2. Absolutely. Yeah. I think that would be fun. This shoe thing is going to be all over
100%.
all over the internet tomorrow. Like this is going to be golden.
Talk about a hot take.
That's a hot take. I couldn't believe when I picked my foot up because I kept smelling the leather still. Remember, I just said it, and I was like, I picked my shoe up, and I was like, oh, that's terrible. So, Path, I will not be wearing these old-ass black shoes to work tomorrow because they did. But, like, how much time we got? What is it?
It's 8:41.
8:41?
Yeah. Got 19 minutes, but that just reminds me of a skit. Drop a comment if you think we should do a hospital skit for Juice's shoe.
Oh, that would be great.
Like bring it in on a stretcher. What do we got?
Oh no! And then we try to glue it back together. I don't think there's no saving this one.
Get it back. Get it. Operate OR. Pay 1.
I can feel my sock.
Melissa said, "I want the floppy shoe shirt. I want the floppy shoe on a shirt." Before we go, what we'll do is we'll take a picture of it so I can.
He will make it. Like if he could put my face on a shirt, he damn sure could put this floppy shoe on her. I'm just gonna.
You know what? I can. Where's my phone?
Because I don't even think they can see it justly, like how bad this really is.
Okay, hold on. Let me take it.
You gonna try to post it now?
Let me see if I can get I need a good flop. Okay. I need that flop shot.
You need that flop shot?
Right there. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Y'all, this has been fantastic tonight, y'all.
It's been great.
The ones of y'all that's been on here, I love y'all to death.
Walked a mile in those Louboutins. She said, "Wait, I can see your toe." Flop shot.
My gosh. I'm going to trip walking to my truck. What if I did? You see me walking.
This right here, folks. This is what happens when you cha-cha slide too hard.
I didn't realize that rock would get that hot. See, like these people think I stuck my foot in the fire, and I didn't. I had it sitting on the rock.
Juice, your daughter said hi, Dad.
Oh,
that's from Daphne.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
Ask her if she wants a shoe.
Unless you want to tear up the rest of my shoe.
Oh,
hell. The whole shoe thing threw me so far off. I'm over here sweating at 50 degrees outside.
Oh, it's great. That is great.
But yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do for season 2 and beyond is get this organization going and start reaching out to these other treatment centers and stuff. For the y'all that don't know,
it is Lexi. Super glue the.
Hey, Lexi,
that shoe, dog.
I love
Dad. I don't want. She doesn't want it. Are you sure?
You don't want it?
You don't get coal in your stocking. You get this.
You get my shoe. Lexi, this is what you're getting for Christmas is my shoe. So for the people that don't know out there, starting tomorrow night, we are presenting a live recovery meeting at Path.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so like we want to plug that from 6 to 7 at Path, 6-7.
6-7. 6-7.
We are going to have a live in-person recovery meeting It is not affiliated or associated with AA, NA, or any of the other A's. It is just an open session where people could come in, spew out any garbage they need to get out, talk about the good things going in their recovery or anything like that. And I am super excited about this because it's another way, one, to brand the Morning Juice Pod.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it also helps brand Path.
Yep.
3, it's going to bring people from all different types of treatment centers and all different backgrounds with AA, NA, mental health. Like, it's going to bring a whole group of people in a room together to start a whole new community of people, of friends, foundations for some people. Tyler's a little nervous that we're going to have more people than room for, but you know what? If we have that problem tomorrow night, that is a God thing. Oh, was I?
Yep.
I'm glad you hit it.
Uh-huh.
That's a God thing, and that's the way God wants it to be. And if we have to find another place to facilitate it, we will. That will be a good problem to have. But if you are interested, show up tomorrow night at Path Recovery, like at 5:45, because I don't want to say 6. And then we'll start at 6, and we'll end at 7. And Brian's gonna say 6, 7. But it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I have always wanted to host a meeting, and this is just the next thing that I feel like God wants me to do. And I appreciate Path for giving me the opportunity to do that. I appreciate Tyler coming up with the name. The name of the meeting is called the Reset Room.
The Reset Room.
Like it's really catchy because you can come in there and reset your mood for the week, reset your mood for the day, month, whatever. So I want to thank Path.
Lexi says she has to go.
I love you, Lexi.
She said I love you.
Did I?
No, you didn't.
I love you, Lexi. I'll see you later. Thank you for signing in, Lexi.
Melissa wants to know, what size shoe do you wear? 6'7"?
11.
Daphne, okay, I got a whole question. What's the new thing with 6'7"? Am I old and don't get it, or what?
I don't get it either. I just know a lot of kids love saying 6'7". I don't even think it means anything.
It doesn't. Let me give you the rundown on 6'7".
Because he's got 2 younger daughters, so he would know.
Okay, here's the rundown on 6'7". It means absolutely nothing. You should not be concerned. So if your child comes home saying it, don't worry about it.
I like that.
Just follow along with it.
Just follow along. Do it with them.
And just, do it with them until they get annoyed with it. Because once you start doing it,
they get annoyed.
They'll get annoyed.
And I guess we're coming to the end. Are we coming to the end?
We got 13.
13 minutes?
13.
Nice. I don't want to go off the air without saying how much I appreciate Path Recovery. I give a lot of love to Brian, but I got to give a lot of love to Path Recovery. Mm-hmm. I will argue that we have the best group of people working to try to make people better. We are very passionate. We sometimes fight like brothers and sisters, but that's what family's supposed to do. We're all passionate. We have different views, and, sometimes we overexpress our views. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, we always hug each other and love, and we're there for them, if anything gets bad.
I would definitely say that Path Recovery is a shoo-in for the best outpatient facility.
A shoo-in?
A shoo-in.
It is a shoo-in for the best facility. But we have fantastic people that's there. Dr. E, she's our clinical advisor. Her episode just dropped on Monday.
Amazing.
You should check it out. She really lays it out, what Path is about. Mm-hmm. You have Tyler and Bram and Kenya who came up with this idea. You have Chad, who was on the episode before that.
Fantastic.
That he has a vision for all of it also. Mm-hmm. And we understand the vision. and then we have Chesney and Melissa and Tim and myself, and I believe that from top to bottom, we are the most elite facility out there. They also support our dreams and our goals for ourselves, and I can't be like, if I was still at the other facility I worked at, even though that's my heart will always be there, because they saved my life.
Your heart's there, but your soul.
My soul is at Path now.
Your soul is at Path.
Yeah, Path has my soul. The ranch has my heart. The Path has my soul. So that just shows how important Path is.
The soul is a shoe reference.
Soul of my shoe. But you know, they believe in our individual goals, and they do everything they can to let us try to start and to achieve these goals. And there's not a lot of facilities out there that do that. And that alone just shows how passionate they are, because if you can start a business like this podcast, and this podcast has brought people to Path, either as clients or as other facilities, or even with Caesar coming in as our marketing guy. He came through Logan, who was on the podcast. So like, you know, that alone was worth the podcast, you know, on top of the people it's helped. But like, without having a facility like Path Recovery that believes in everybody else's goals and lets people be individuals and let us be ourselves, and don't try to like mold us like a corporate facility does, I think that is one of the most important things about Path Recovery, is that what you see right now on camera, this is me at work. You know, I can be loud and obnoxious at work. I've been told to hush down several times, but anybody that knows me anywhere else, I work at Sonic or at the ranch, I've been told to hush down there too. I am sometimes loud and obnoxious. You agree with that, right?
Totally. Sorry, I was posting the shoe on Instagram.
And so like, without Path Recovery, this dream wouldn't have been possible either. So like, there is much an important part of this as Brian is, and like, and they need their due diligence as far as like the respect of letting me be me on this podcast. You know, they could have said no because it could have hurt Path, but they're just like, you know, they're like, go do you, bro. We'll see where it goes. And you know, a lot of places wouldn't do that. So everybody at Path, the ones that are watching, the ones that are not watching, y'all can tell them tomorrow, I love each and every one of y'all. I would do anything in the world for any of y'all. And y'all have my soul. Let's see, what else we need to talk about.
Let's see. Well, Adam excuse me, Adam said, this has been fun. I hope for your continued success, and thank you for helping people who really need it. And then Daphne said,
thank you, Adam.
So very proud of you.
Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate that. Like, just having the thank yous and that that's what makes it worth it. You know, I had a job where I was making $280,000, and I was miserable. I was frustrated, pissed off, hated life. You know, I'll never make that kind of money again, and I'm okay with it. But like, I am rich in my heart more than any money could buy. What did they say?
Melissa said the final shot should be throwing the shoe into the fire.
No, I can't. I gotta drive home. I'm not walking across the apartment parking lot with just no shoes on. Everybody's gonna be like, "Why the hell you got? Let's walk outside." She just wants me to burn the shoe so I don't wear it to work tomorrow. I'd be the guy that wears it to work tomorrow and be like,
what you gotta do is you gotta bring it to work in a case.
Get a shoe case for it. Or people put the Jordans in the case, put my shoe in it, put it on the wall at the office.
Get a little plaque. Morning Juice Podcast Season 1 finale.
Season 1 finale.
That's what it should be.
This is why, see, like Melissa, when me and Melissa work together, this is what happens. Her tism and my tism like combined, and it becomes super tism. And then I get loud and obnoxious, and then like Dr. E has to be like, Juice, I need you to calm down a little bit, please. Because if I go back in the safe room, you know the safe room. If you go back in the safe room, then me and Tyler's going to get louder.
Yep.
Because you've been back in the safe room.
I have.
We need to record some safe room stuff. No, we don't.
No, absolutely not.
Tyler's probably on there like right now, like hell no.
No.
What time is it?
55.
55. Oh. I guess as we're coming down to the end of this, my goal is to get, statewide, nationwide, and we can achieve it with y'all. My goal for myself is just to be a better person every day. Learn from my past mistakes. Like, having Lexi pop on tonight. Oh man. Whew. That was huge because, that's showing that she's proud of me. And I knew I wasn't going to get through this thing without crying. But anybody that knows my story, like the relationships with my kids has been trying the last 29 months. And Lexi's starting to come around quite a bit. She's shown up at the facility. She texted me yesterday and told me she was proud of me. And that means the world to me, because there was a time she wasn't proud of me. And it was rightfully so. So to have her to tell me she's proud of me, oh man, it literally means more than anybody else telling me that they're proud of me. Because it's showing that I'm doing the work to be a better dad and to be a better man every day, and that's the most important thing. And I'm sorry, y'all, that I cried, but I was trying to fight it when he told me she was on. I was fighting it ever since then. But I want to thank everybody for tonight. Thank y'all for listening to us for 2 hours, laugh and now cry. I love each and every one of y'all. The biggest thing I'm taking away from this tonight, besides my friends that were on here tonight, and Brian being with me and Path, most of the Path being on there, is, that my youngest one was on there to see me for a little while. And that means the fucking world to me. Whew. So with that being said, what time is it?
57.
With that being said, we're fixing to get off here because I'm finna have a cry session. Here's this awkward laugh like T-Bill does. I love y'all very much. Check us out the
You want me to do it?
first, second week of February.
Yeah. You want me to close it out?
And I'm gonna let Brian close it out.
Okay.
And I love y'all.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this season finale live episode of the Morning Juice Pod. We've had a great season 1. Looking forward to a fantastic season 2. Be on the lookout for any updates as we move along into 1, our nonprofit organization, and 2, thank you for those of you who donated, scan the QR code, just to check it out. Make sure that you're following on all socials at Morning Juice Pod. Check out the website, www.morningjuicepod.com. You can find resources there. So if you need help, there's resources on there to find help if you need it. Yeah, we'll be back Monday after the Super Bowl, probably first or second week of February. Again, we're going to line up some episodes to record prior to then, just so we can put some, content together before then. But thank you for taking this journey with us through season 1, and continuing to take this journey through season 2. We appreciate the love, the support that we've gotten so far, and look forward to the further love and support that we're going to get going into season 2 and beyond. But until that, I am the director of broadcast and media relations.
Hell yeah, you like that? You got a title now.
I do. I got a title now, not just the everything guy.
You deserve it, bro.
Thank you. My name is Brian.
I am Juice.
And for one last time,
we love you, Juicers.
Peace out.
And we will see you. Peace out.